President Biden dealing with a landslide of problems, and his own party just added more fuel to the fire. Squad leader Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez warning Biden to do what the far left wants or face the consequences.
It is Biden's power and ability to cancel student debt and nobody else. We need to acknowledge that this isn't just about middle of the road, an increasingly narrow band of independent voters. But this is really about the collapse in support among young people, among the Democratic base, feeling like they are not, that they worked overtime to get this president elected, and they aren't necessarily being seen.
But Biden isn't the only one in the party the AOC is going after. The radical socialists also taking the opportunity to attack Joe Manchin.
So I'm mad. This idea of if we coddle someone's ego, that they're gonna, they're gonna say yes. And if it hasn't worked in 2 years, why are we gonna continue doing that when there's an election this November?
So, Jesse, isn't AOC like the child who wants to eat candy for dinner, and Joe Manchin is the Democrat who's like, actually, you need to eat vegetables for dinner, and then a tantrum is thrown, and ultimately the adult wins the argument?
Manchin loves when he's attacked by AOC. It looks so good in West Virginia. The Republicans, Democrats, Independents love that. Makes them look great. AOC just called the president a fink. She said, we were for Bernie. Then Clyburn cut the deal with the black vote. Okay, you got the nomination, Joe. We turned out, put you in the White House. Where's our scratch? Right? Where's our student loan forgiveness? Where's our Green New Dealio? Give me what I want, what I earned. And Biden's not providing that. And it's also funny because she has student loans. So she's asking for a bailout. Yet doesn't she drive a Tesla? She was just partying in Miami Beach, and she's all getting photographed on a red carpet. So she doesn't need the bailout. But here's the thing. This didn't sound to me like, oh, you better worry about your base, Joe. This sounded like a threat. This sounded like, you better give me my money or this base is going to turn, and it's going to turn hard. That's what I saw. But I'd be pissed, too, if I was a young Democrat. I mean, what do you want, infrastructure? You live in the city. You don't need that. We have COVID relief. COVID can't kill you. You're 30.
They want a new bridge, Jesse.
Right.
Judge, go ahead. The language and the
you know what's amazing for someone who's in Congress, for a legislator to say what we can't get done in Congress, just sign an executive order. Just forget about the fact that we exist. Sign an executive order. And if you can't take care of us with this child care and the prescription drug prices, and if you can't get rid of student loans, then we're coming after you. You're not coming after him because in the end, you're not going to vote Republican.
Right, exactly. Greg. Student loan bailout bails out a lot of people like her who don't need the money.
I know Jessica wants me to say I'm 100% behind it, but I'm not. Apparently she has a business degree, doesn't she?
She does.
Yeah, so she's never explained how you cancel student debt. I mean, who's gonna cover the cost of that? The university could eat the loans. I would love that, but they're not gonna want to do that. Could you imagine that? That'll make them Republicans.
Right.
The moment that happens, the banks could eat the loans and their outrageous interest rates, but the banks, they got bailed out. They never have anything to worry about. So she's expecting the viewer, you, me, everybody, to foot the bill of upper middle class, overeducated, mostly white liberals. That's the people that actually could afford to pay. No, you're going to get the truck drivers and the secretaries and the waiters to pay the tuitions for that. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. And what about all of the parents and the students who paid their loans, who did the right thing? Shouldn't they get refunds then? If anybody deserves a bailout, it's the people who do the right thing and not the people who do the wrong thing. I would like to see that.
So, Jessica, who's more in touch with the Democratic base? Joe Manchin out of West Virginia or AOC from New York City?
Neither. Someone more in the middle is more in touch with the Democratic base.
She's pulled the middle to the... So you think the...
A little bit. I still think that elections in this country, and this has been true for almost all of time, are won in the center. And that's why Joe Biden was able to pull this off against Trump in 2020. That's why we saw that huge surge of moderate Democrats, the 2018 election that brought in the camo wave, where we had all of these representatives who had served, whether in the CIA or gone abroad and fought in Iraq and Afghanistan. And I think that's really where the country is. Now, I think that AOC is showing off two things. One, her true values. She does believe that student debt should be canceled. She believes in the Green New Deal, et cetera. But
Beliefs
two,
aren't
also,
enough. You need to
no,
you
but
need
this is also performative
system.
because AOC is going to fall in line just like she did in 2020 when the midterms come around. But she needs to have those sound bites. She needs to show her base of voters, who are these younger environmentalists, that she has been advocating for those policies. And just a little something about Joe Manchin, who does irritate me from time to time. We wouldn't have anything that we have right now without Joe Manchin. There is no other Democrat on the planet who is winning in West Virginia. He just announced today that he's voting for Judge Jackson. That is her confirmation, unless something happens with Kyrsten Sinema. And Joe Manchin outran Donald Trump in West Virginia. That is a feat beyond belief. So this idea that you can attack him from the left is wholly ridiculous. Just let people run their own campaigns. Honestly, on the Republican side, too. If you're in a super right-wing district, go ahead and do it your way. If you're in a moderate district, go ahead and do it your way. Everyone would be a lot happier.
I think that's good advice. All right.
You're welcome.
Coming up, Kamala Harris's terrible week may have just gotten even worse.